Alright guys, 505RC is back. I can't wait. I'm excited with this thing. So I'm going to just do it the plastic body right here with the honcho back end here. Let's set her up right here for you guys to see it. This is basically a rough idea of how it's going to look if I can get this thing to sit there right. That's basically how it's going to look. So I'm going to make a Chevy honcho truck, 84 GMC to be exact, with that on the back. I think that looks killer. I almost put that honcho deal in the back of the bed and cut the floor out of the bed and then have it like a roll cage sticking out, kind of like Baja style with the tire like that. But for the body line to match from the bed to the cab, it'd push the bars up too high and yada yada yada, because I kind of wanted that bar right there to sit right on top of this, but it won't. So I'm gonna just get another model kit and make a regular Chevy truck body to throw on this guy too. But for now, that's the route I'm going, to do it like that. And I took this body, which I didn't realize has metallic blue in it. You can see the metallic flake in there, which is really cool that ECX took the time to do that instead of just painting it red. So how I did the holes is I got that cab and put it on the back of this cab and marked out the holes there. That's how I marked it. I just got to drill the holes for it to mount it on the cab. Oh, you can have a sunroof in this thing. I didn't realize that. I'm not gonna, well, maybe I might put a sunroof. But anyway, there's that idea, right? And then here's the interior. I'm gonna have to cut out the center of it to fit over the gearbox right here. I was thinking of getting some sheet metal and taking the skid plate off and making a custom skid plate to drop this down in more, but then I have to shorten the drive shafts and clearance and all that stuff. So it does have a console, so I can probably cut into that, glue the console on top of the gearbox maybe, or make I have sheet of plastic, and then I can make the console walls tall enough to reach the console and glue it over and around onto this itself instead of anything glued onto this. And then my other idea I got going here is this truck comes, the model comes with this, right? And who wouldn't like to have natural fender wells to the body on this truck? So I'm going to make this work on here, and in turn I got my motor mounts right there to mount my motor, right? So even better. So this guy will sit in there like that. It'll probably, I'm gonna take the front body post off so that will drop in more. I'm going to probably cut it about right there at that last brace, not the brace off, but right before the brace, and make it fit snug right up against my ESC/receiver. Then I have floorboard and fender wells and motor mounts. Now, you say the servo is in the way, right? I agree. Now, I have already started to take the servo out, and I'm going to set the servo right there in the front, just like you do with the trail finders and all that, to put the blazer bodies on it, right? I'm going to set it right there because I'm taking this bumper. I might take this bumper off maybe, but I'm setting this guy right here like so, like that. Okay, and this bracket right here is one whole piece. I thought it was just two little ends, but it's a whole like U or half a square, whatever you want to call it, shape, and I can probably just take this off because I'm going to probably have the factory bumper and all that on it, and take that off maybe. I don't know. But if not, I'll figure out how to mount that bumper with this bracket mounted here, because I want it mounted there so I can put my servo right there, or close to right there. I may have to drill another hole on the frame rail right here. Oh, sorry. Like right in here to mount that brace, because here's the front of the truck, right? It might hit the grill, the servo, if I have it mounted too far to the front, right? And we don't want that, because we want that to match the wheelbase right about there. And see how that guy goes right to the edge of the frame there. So that might be a problem, mounting the servo all the way to the front. Maybe not. Who knows? I'll wait till I have the honcho back in mounted onto the cab of the truck, and then, you know, we'll be good to go. So I decided to go with the plastic body, guys. Just so much more detail. Plus, I forgot that this truck will have exhaust that you have to glue on, right, like a regular model. So I can have real exhaust on this bad boy. I may even be able to run it off the motor down and out all the way to the back, or I might cut it and then have it come out right here, right after the cab, underneath the honcho back end, right? So there's a little update of what I'm gonna try and do to this guy and get it going. Probably gonna be up real late tonight because I'm just having a blast building this thing and doing it up. But there's this episode, I guess we can say episode 1, and I'll have plenty more episodes to come up once I drill that out. Once I drill the cab out, get the honcho bed mounted on that truck, and then I get the servo figured out, I will do another episode for you guys and show you how I did everything like I'm doing now. And then I'll mount that guy and the interior and show you how I went along the lines of doing that. And then we'll do the motor. I'll glue the motor together, just the block, not the heads, not the valve covers, not the intake, all that stuff. I'll just do the block and transmission and mount it to make sure it clears this guy. I may have to shorten the tranny up from hitting this, and then you know, that's no big deal, but I just want it crazy scale as possible. It's gonna be ridiculous, and I love it. It's fun so far. And there's episode 1, guys. I'll have episode 2 maybe tomorrow in the morning. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.